Got a bunch of things to cover here, so let's get started with this. Star Wars TV shows aren't great.
What?
Now, there's the odd exception, right? Andor, best thing that Star Wars has done since the original trilogy. It's just simply the best thing Star Wars has done since the original trilogy. It's amazing. Mandalorian, at least season 1 and 2. Season 3, Private Eye, Mandalorian getting the club business card off the dead droid. Whatever they were doing with that. But, you know, they've also had a lot of crap. Inconsistency. I couldn't even get all the way through The Acolyte. And you guys know how excited I was for The Acolyte. Well, now there's a story coming out that is suggesting that Star Wars is looking at reducing back to just one show a year. You guys remember Bob Iger was talking about Marvel and said, listen, we've let quantity get ahead of quality. We need to rein it back a little bit. And maybe, just maybe, he might be applying that same logic to Star Wars. This comes to us from Screen Rant, who wrote the following. Disney may be reducing its Star Wars TV show output to just one new live-action show a year. According to the Direct, I'm hearing that several series are in development, but it seems that they plan to release only one live-action series per year starting in 2025. All right, now, a couple of things to note. Number one, notice that it said one live-action series per year, right? They've got that Star Wars, what's it called? Not Legends, Star Wars... Visions. And a few other animated projects that they're toying around with. So there could still be other animated things coming out. But this could be good news for two different reasons. Well, you know what? Let me change that to 3. Good news, number one, it could mean that they're going to refocus more of their energy and efforts on the damn theatrical stuff. We haven't had a Star Wars. I don't care what anybody else says. Star Wars is a movie franchise. It is meant to be a big screen experience. I love Andor. I love at least a couple of seasons of Mandalorian. But the primary thrust of Star Wars should be theatrical events. And maybe, just maybe, cutting back to like one live action thing a year could mean that they're going to reassess some of their energy, efforts, and resources to theatrical. Maybe. The second thing is that this would be good news because maybe like with Marvel, the point of this, from at least Bob Iger's point of view, is to focus more on quality. Let's, instead of working with 3 directors, let's this year on 3 different TV shows, let's pick the one best director out of the bunch. Let's pick the one best writer's room out of the bunch and just do one show. The third reason that this could be quite good is it might mean we actually get a real TV series. None of this idiotic 6 episodes, 3 hours TV. It's not even real TV shows. So if this report holds up to be real, and we don't know, Disney certainly hasn't confirmed this, got to take that with a giant grain of salt, right? But if this report ends up being real, it's, to me, nothing but good news. It means more energy and resources toward the movies. It means focusing more on the quality. You get to pick the best people you want to work with for just one show. And also, maybe it means instead of these pathetic, joke, insulting 6-episode garbage they've been feeding to us, maybe we can get 10 episodes, 12 episodes, stuff like that. Don't know that we would for a fact, but I would certainly like it. And I certainly hope it's not another frickin' wasted season of The Acolyte or Ahsoka. Say what you will about Ahsoka, I was at least able to finish it. I didn't initially.
There you go.
I had to come back to it. I went away from it, and I did have to come back to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I did not like Ahsoka. Was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Other than who's our Punisher boy?
Yeah. You're talking about
why am I freezing? He just passed away. Why am I freezing on his name?
Oh, Ray Stevenson.
Ray Stevenson. Other than Ray Stevenson, who was the shining gem, and it pains me to say that because I adore
Balin.
He played Balin. Yes, yeah. I absolutely adore Rosario Dawson. But I mean, that show was a waste. But at least it was a little bit better than The Acolyte.
It sounds to me like they're taking Marvel's lead, and
Or they're getting the same mandate from Bob Iger.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
right?
Yeah, I think it's coming from the top, and they're focused on quality over quantity, which is good. So
again, we don't know that this is true, but it would be good if it was. So we'll find out for sure. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Miracle Made. Guys, it's hot outside and your nighttime bedroom temperature has a huge impact on your sleep quality. So if you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Miracle Made sheets are inspired by NASA and use silver-infused fabrics that are temperature regulating so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. There are just so many things that make these sheets so fantastic. We already mentioned the self-cooling properties for better quality sleep, but they're also self-cleaning. These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors. So go to trymiracle.com/Campea. That's TRYMIRACLE.com/Campea to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code Campea at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/Campea and use the code Campea to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/Campea to treat yourself. Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Reports out there saying that Star Wars may be reducing its live-action TV series to 1 per year. I've already expressed, I think there are 3 reasons why that could be really good. Maybe you can think of some downsides to that. Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.